I'm going to go over an exercise that's going to teach you how to allow the shoulder blade to move around the rib cage. When people are so used to squeezing the shoulders down and back, they don't allow the shoulder blade to come around and allow the stretching of the muscles to take place. So what you're going to do, there's two variations to this. We'll start with a more simple one, where I want you to come towards the forward part of the chair, and you're just going to give you a big sigh and feel the nipple line drop. Let your ribs come down here and let your head relax. Now, I'm going to reach my fingers past my other hand and allowing my shoulder blade to come down here. What I should feel is a stretch in the back and a little bit of a crunching of my side abdominals here. And I switch back and forth and imagine that the arm, you'll see that there's a shimmying taking place where one shoulder goes up and one shoulder goes down. This arm is relaxed, the one that's going up. I'm really trying to get the crunch, so some side abs here and here. Notice how my nose is staying looking straight. Right here, oftentimes people will turn their head too. We want to counter the rotation of the body and get some motion happening where we're really reaching. If you're struggling to feel this, I would encourage you to put your hand under your armpit and really try to create a hole or a divot or space here where you're reaching here, as opposed to just, if you notice, a lot of times if I were to go and reach, many people just lock their elbow. Now I actually haven't moved my shoulder blade. I need to get that motion coming from here, where my shoulders are moving around the rib cage. So this is the idea here, that I'm really creating that space. The movement comes from the shoulder blade. You could just go back and forth, breathe out. You could look towards that side afterwards. Start with just nose forward, but as you get more comfortable, if my left arm is reaching, I look left. And I get more stretch there, and then I come back. Alternatively, we could go and just put this hand over here. I'm going to get sigh. Now, what I don't want to do in this case, because I'm going to end up reaching like this, is I want to make sure that I'm getting the motion coming from here. So I'm going to be leaned forward, but then I could fake the motion just by going down and nothing's actually happened to my shoulder. So I want to have my opposite hand over here, and I'm going to reach and get that shoulder blade stretching. I'm going to feel my pec muscle working here, as well as like some muscles under my armpit. I feel my side abs here. So I could reach. You'll notice how my chest bone turns to the left. Again, the key thing is that you're not doing this in a very straight back manner, because that might feel some discomfort in the low back. You might feel some stretching in your lower back, totally normal. A lot of people, again, struggle to just relax their back and stay slouchy. So here again, I'm going to be here. I'm really getting the rotation coming from the shoulder blade coming around. So both options are nice to work on, like this, or here, where you're really just getting that motion coming. And already I feel some really nice stretching going on in between my shoulder blades around this whole backside area. So work on that as a sitting break to give yourself a little bit of relief and movement during your day. And remember, there's nothing wrong with sitting with your shoulders like this. Our shoulders are not meant to be tucked back. The natural resting posture of the shoulder is to be slightly forward. So don't be afraid to sigh, relax, and sit like this. Give it a shot. Let me know if you have any questions.